Hey everybody, welcome back to another fantastic episode of Ready to Die Fighting. I'm Chris, and I am down here in my basement. I have not been able to go to jiu-jitsu practice for like a week and a half. Mostly because I've been sick, the boy's been sick. And you know, with this coronavirus thing going around, it just seems like a dick move to be in that kind of close proximity with other people at this time. So I've been staying home. But I still want to train, and unfortunately I'm a loser and I don't have any friends. So that's making training difficult. But I do have this heavy bag here. And this heavy bag seems to be working almost as well as a person. You know, it's not absolutely perfect. The bag can't do everything that a human could do. But it seems to be a pretty good alternative. So I wanted to show you some of the things I've been working on. Full disclosure, disclaimer, whatever. I am a white belt. I've only been doing jiu-jitsu for probably 5 months, maybe. This is not a tutorial on how to do any techniques. I'm not the one to teach it. I mean, I could teach you the white belt way of doing things, which I assure you is not the best way to do things. I'm just kind of showing you what I'm doing and kind of maybe giving you some ideas if you are in a similar situation where you want to train, but you're all by yourself. Maybe you can find something around your house that you could use that can help you. So, I'm working on a few different things, and a big part of it is that since I am out and not training at the school, when I do go back, hopefully later on this week, maybe next week, I will be able to jump right back in and will not have forgotten everything. That's kind of the main point of this. If I can actually improve, great, but I'll be happy if I just don't suck when I go back. Don't suck any worse when I go back. Now, the first thing I'm practicing here is a side mount escape. All right, so this feels about right, and it's a lot of weight on the chest. It's not real comfortable. I'd like to get out of this situation. And so I'm just going to kind of walk through slowly the steps as I think I remember them and see if this works. So I don't know what this move is called necessarily, but I know that I'm supposed to bring my elbow this way, kind of frame here, bring this elbow, frame there as well, buck a couple times, and then and try to twist around this way. And then hopefully, if I did it right, I could even be able to be in a position where I put this person in a guillotine. Teach them a lesson for trying to pin me down. But even if I can't, that's fine. I'm in a better position than I was before. Still coughing. I feel like just getting under here is a workout. That's the hard part. All right, frame here, buck, and hopefully get that guillotine. Like that, like that. All right, so in addition to escaping from side mount, it seems like a really good idea to me, especially as a beginner, to practice, I don't know, I guess maintaining side mount. So, and that is pretty easy to do with this bag. Again, assuming this end is the person's head, getting my knees in proper position, you know, practicing kind of really squeezing down here and tucking this knee underneath them and kind of controlling the body that way and holding on nice and tight here. But then I also want to improve my mobility. So even though I think this is good practicing getting into this position and holding this position and applying pressure and squeezing and whatnot, I've also been practicing transitioning into a judo side control and then back, because this is a movement that is helpful to be able to do this comfortably and quickly and fluidly, and then getting back into this regular side control. All right, so I just do that a few times. Let's come on here, keeping my butt off the ground. I don't actually know if I should be on my toes there, but that's how I do it. Give me some feedback. Should I be that way or that way? My body wants to do that. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. Oh, there we go. And I like to practice things ambidextrously as much as I can. And so now to get onto the other side, something else I've been working on is, I think it's called a hop over. I'm not sure. Kind of looks like a cartwheel to me though. But doing that kind of number, getting into a side control here, practicing that judo side control, coming back, getting into a nice side control again. Where's my money? And then coming back over. So I've been practicing that sort of thing. The next thing that I'm working on is the knee on belly position. So basically being able to go from my side mount, be able to pop up and get a knee on this person's belly and control them this way. And I really like this position. I have no submissions or anything from here. I'm not particularly good at it. I just learned it like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. But I want this to become like my bread and butter, where I am like really comfortable and good at this for a number of reasons. One is it just makes the most sense to me out of the positions I've seen and experienced so far from a self-defense perspective. Even though side control, you have a great amount of control, my head is down. I can't really see what's happening. You know, any of the positions on the bottom, you know, there's devastating moves you can do from being in guard and things like that, but that seems like a terrible position for self-defense. I can't see what's behind me. I can't get up and run away from this position here. I mean, one foot's already on the ground. How hard is it for me to just do that? It's super simple. I can turn my body around. I can see if there's multiple attackers. I just feel very safe and open, and like I have a lot of options here. And also that I can do that super easy. So that's pretty nice. I like this position. Also, striking. I feel like if I'm in a fight and it goes to the ground, that's the position I want to be in. So I want to get really good at this one. So, and that is unloaded, by the way. Nothing in there. So if I'm in a side control, working on popping up, getting that knee on the belly there. Just kind of switching knees, being comfortable with that movement, getting into a, what do you call this, a mount position, even though I have nothing from here. The only thing I need to know that I know how to do for mount is hit, and apparently you're not supposed to do that in class. I'm not supposed to just punch people in the face. So I just go here to work on the mobility and be able to. And then from there, could get back into my side control. Now hold on, boom, pop back up to it, and kind of do the same thing again. Coming around that way. Getting back here. So that's the first one. I actually do a couple different drills for side or knee on belly. The next one, I feel like the most important part is just getting into that position. being able to do that. But then I also like to work switching sides. So I usually put this hand down on the floor, the side that I'm going to, and have the other hand on the person. I don't really have a particular place, I mean just wherever it ends up, I suppose. And then bring it around. And then do the same thing coming back. I mean, that's how I typically do it. Makes sense to me, seems pretty comfortable. Again, I am new to this. Don't follow my directions. Please correct me if I'm doing anything wrong. Please, seriously. I welcome feedback. The last one I've been working on as far as knee on belly is concerned is like I think it's like a knee spin. Again, just working on this mobility and whatnot. So I'm starting here. Gotta get up on my knee. And then the idea, it's hard getting this low. And then the idea is to bring this leg around over here and kind of spin around and get that knee on. So let's try it. Coming around, and then I'm on this side like that. So just kind of working that a few times. And I'm here, bring this leg in. Alright, I'm here. Definitely more comfortable going one way than the other, but c'est la vie. And then what I like to do is basically combine everything and just kind of be water, as they say. I suck at it, but just trying to combine all those things and move freely, whatever makes sense, whatever, I guess, position I find myself in. So if I'm starting in a side mount, you know, I could switch to here, switch back, jump up. Now I'm over here, do that. You know, whatever I want from here. Just kind of making this stuff up as I go along. And that's basically it. I obviously need to keep working on this stuff and practicing, but every day is an opportunity to improve. And for the most part, this is a lot of fun. Like, there's worse ways I could spend my time. There's worse ways I could be exercising. So this is pretty fun, and it's a useful skill, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So, whew, I'm gonna keep working out here because I need to. Let me know what you think of this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoy it. If this stuff is useful to you. If you just like seeing my pretty face. Is that pretty? I mean, it is.